All right, let's continue. So now let's start working on the email sign-in. Okay, so to test this, first of all, we need to test how it works. So we need to create an email. Okay, so for that, first we need to go to our Firestore. Let's minimize this, and then we need to go to build and then authentication here. All right, under authentication here, we need to get started. Then once let's minimize that, we want to enable email and password sign-in. Okay, so let's enable that, and then let's save. All right, the emails password sign-in is enabled. Maybe also let's just enable the phone auth. And then for now, let's put a test phone number. If we come down here, we scroll down, you can put a test phone number that we can be testing. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. 260 and then 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Okay, I'm gonna use this phone number. Then for the password is just gonna 1 up to 6. This is going to be a test phone number. Then I'm gonna click add. All right, we have added our test phone number. Then let's just click save. Okay, so these two providers have been enabled in our Firestore. And then maybe also while we are here, let's also just add the Firestore database. Let's wait for it. All right, we need to create a database, and then here just pick this default closest to you. Then we can click next, and then here we're going to start in production mode. Let's create. Okay. Now once our database is created, let's go to the rules. Then here let's just check. Here, let's change this to if a request dot auth does not equal to now. Okay, which means we are only allowing access for authenticated users. Okay, great, that is done. Let's also create the storage. So this is going to use the same location as the database. So let's do the same in standard mode. Let's click done. So that is created. Also, let's go to the rules, and then we'll do exactly the same. We will only allow access for authenticated users. Okay, if a request dot auth does not equal to now. All right, let's publish. Okay, so this side is done. We have enabled authentication and also added Cloud Firestore and storage. Let's go back to the application. Now in the application here, we need to, first of all, let's see what happens if we sign in. Okay, so let's bring up our application, and then because here if we try to sign in, for example, I'm just gonna use one of my emails and then see if see if I will be able to sign in, because I haven't created any account. I'm just gonna try to sign in here. All right, so let's give it a try. All right, and then I sign in. You can see that it's giving me an error, but now let's try to register. I'm gonna click on register here. So okay, this let's just say not now. So here on register, now I'm gonna try to register with that same email. All right, now it wants me to confirm the password. I'm gonna confirm it, and then let's register. So you see what's happening here. It's just loaded and then stopped. Looks like registration is done. Okay, but it does not show us anything here. All right, let's go to Firestore and find out. If we go to authentication, you can see that I have registered with this email that I've just put. Okay, But here there is nothing that shows me that I have registered. These are the now the same customization that we need to do. Okay, this is just basic because if I register, it's supposed to maybe show me a snack bar here and then take me back to the login screen so that I log in. Okay, right now I have registered, but the application is not showing us anything. These are the things that we need to do. Okay, great. So now you understand the logic here. All right, so now let's go back to the application and then start changing things here. All right, so the first thing that we want to make is the app bar that we're going to reuse to show everywhere. Okay, or if something has happened. Okay, we want to create the reusable reusable snack bar. Okay, so for that, let's also create another folder here. So here, let's call it utilities. Okay, we're gonna call it utilities, and then in the utilities here, maybe let's get I'm gonna call it global widgets. Okay, yeah, in this global widgets, I'm gonna put the snack bar. Okay, so class global widget is going to be like that. Okay, so first I'm gonna get the context. Okay, context, so this is going to be build context. Did I put a space there like that? Then let's have a constructor for that context, which is going to be that. And then now let's have a snack bar. So yeah, this is going to be a snack bar like that. Void is snack bar. It's not going to be like that. I want to require something. Okay, so here let's require first of all a string, which is going to be a message, and then what, maybe let's also have a color, which can be now. Okay, so I'm gonna call it background color. Yeah, background color like that. Then we have to create the snack bar here. All right, so we have a scaffold message context and then snack bar, and then the content is going to be that text, so that message. Let's maybe put it in alignment to center, text aligned, text aligned dot center, and then yeah, maybe let's change this to content so that yeah, it suits that. And then we can also have the background color. So here, maybe what else we can do, we can put the duration. Okay, let's show it for maybe 2 seconds. Okay, and then the background color, we need to check. If it is not there, we're going to put colors dot black, which is going to be the default. All right, just like this, we have a snack bar that we can call, and then we can also put other widgets that we are going to use globally here. All right, so I'm gonna save this, close that, and save. All right, now the next thing is we need to go to, let's create also another class to handle all these auth screens. Okay, so yeah, let's where I'm going to put that class, let's see. Maybe let's go inside the utilities again, and then let's do auth screens dot dat. All right, so here let's have a class which is going to be auth screens. Okay, So here, this is where we're going to put all our auth screens, and then we should also now get started over here. All right. So the first one, of course, is going to be the sign-in screen. Okay, so let's create the static method here. This is, of course, is going to be a widget. So here, let's put the a sign-in screen. Okay, build sign-in screen. All right, because we want to be able to access it from anywhere. Okay, so here we need to call build context, and then we're gonna call context. Now here, instead of that scaffold, we want to return the sign-in screen. Okay, sign-in screen. All right, let's close it out. And then now here, what we want is first of all the providers. So we can go back in the main.dat and then just copy this, then come back here and then paste the providers. Okay, now what we are interested in first of all is if the user signs up here, we want to show that he is successfully signed up and then navigate him back to login screen so that he can, to sign in screen so that he can sign in. Okay, so for that we have actions here in the sign in screen. Okay, so here we need to call our actions. Okay, so in these actions, let's create a method to handle the user creation, because we are going to use that even for the phone auth and other auths. Okay, so it's better we create a separate method. So let's do handle, let's call it handle user creation. It's going to be a method like that. Okay, yeah, this is going to be a method like that, and then let's create this method. Okay, so right after here, let's create that handle user creation. So this is also going to be a static we're going to call our auth state change action. Okay, auth state change action like that, and then here we need to call user created. This is coming from our package Firebase Auth UI. Okay, now here we need to call now this method, which is that we'll handle it like that. Okay, now inside here, this is the method now which is going to be handling here after we register. If the user is created, this method is going to run. Okay, so what we do here is there's no need to even check if the user is not now here. We simply want to navigate him back to the sign-in route. Okay, so let's see if we come to the home screen here, we don't have a sign-in route here. All right, so let's simply put it constant dot okay, so the sign-in route is actually here. Okay, it's this same one. Okay, it's here. We have a sign-in route. So call our method here. Instead of calling sign-in like this, what we want to do is remove this and then go auth screens. This one dot build sign in. Okay, build sign in, and then we're gonna call context. Okay, just like this. Now we are calling this method. Okay, now here we want first to navigate back to sign in. Okay, so let's say navigate back to sign in screen. So here we're just gonna call navigator dot push named. Okay, push replacement. We want to say push replacement named. Okay, push participant named, and then here on the route we call our constants dot sign in route, like that. So if the user is created, we are going to send them back to the sign in so that they log in. Okay, now here what we want to do after we do this, we just want to show that snack bar. Okay, so here let's do show snack bar. So the snack bar, we know that it's called, we are calling it from our global widgets, context don't show snack bar, and then we just need to put our message here. So the content is going to be called user created successful, and then what else we can do here? User created successful, maybe we can put in the next line like that, and then say please sign in. All right, now let's also give it a color because we have logged in. So background color, let's say colors dot green. Okay, that's it. That's all we have to do here. All right, now whenever we are going to create a new account, it's going to take us to the sign in screen here. All right, which is the behavior that is appropriate here. Okay, so what we'll do is to test this function, we simply need to go back to here, and then we have to delete account. Okay, we have to delete the account and then come back here, and then let's hot reload again, because the sign-in screen is the default. I mean, is the sign-in is the initial route. Okay, now what we need to do is let's go and register again. So we don't want this. So let's register again. And then I'm gonna put my password. Then I'm gonna put confirm again. Then I'm gonna try to register. You can see that now it says that we have logged in, and then it's taking us back to sign in. Okay, now when we sign in, it's going to sign us in. Okay, so again, let's try to sign in now. So next, now let's try to see what happens. So let's say, okay, did I miss something? Okay, yeah, I missed something on the email. All right, let's try it. Okay, you see, now we have signed in, but now again, once again, we have signed in, but nothing has happened. Okay, which means we need to do more. The same things we have done in the sign up here. All right, great. So let's do that in the next video. Right now, after we sign up, it correctly takes us to the sign in screen. Now, if we sign in here, nothing is happening, but the application knows that we have signed in, because here, if we reload again, we are going to find that we have already signed in here. You will see, right? We are here, and then we have also signed in again. But once we sign in here, it just stops here. It doesn't take us anywhere. Okay, what we want to do is when we sign in for the first time here, we want to go to the email verification page. Okay, where it will ask us for verification. Okay, if once we are verified, and then it will take us to the profile screen to input the name that we want to use, and then the image. That is what we want to do. Actually, when we just register here, it should take us to the verification screen so that we verify. Okay, so that's what we are going to do in the next video. Thank you guys once again, and see you in the next video.